Here we go again. Another day in the neighborhood. Cutting and welding in the lower door patch. Again, as you can see, what I'm doing is I've overlapped it just a little bit. As I go along, I cut it. The metal will fall inside the door, grab it after, and just keep lightly letting this metal line up with that and spot weld it. We'll get all that done, get it finished. I made sure I've got a good line down below between my rocker and door. Then I will remove the door, and that's when we'll fold over the edges and the bottom and do all the little finicky shit that needs to be done there. That's what's happening right there at this moment on a wonderful Wednesday. Okay, so there you have it. It's all still has to be finished off. You have to keep going back and forth with all the spot welds because you don't want to do any warpage. And I tried to make sure that on all the panels I did here, his panels originally came up a little higher, but I cut them down because he's got no rust up here. I made it so I welded them all underneath where the chrome goes. So it's a good idea, a little more easier that way to hide things. So that looks good. And of course, after, like I say, as I'm cutting it and the metal's falling in behind, here it is right here. Rip it out. There we go. That is it right there. So now we finish up welding this on the outside, grind her down, and then pull the door off, and then start bending over the edges and working on the back side of it. And it looks pretty damn decent. I'm happy with this. It's turning out beautiful. Nice rust-free. No more rust on the bottom of this truck. Who knows for how long? You'll never know. Okay, so there we have it. One door patch installed along here. Now, like I say, we got to remove the door. And you can, I don't know if we can get this, there we go, you can see, now I got to bend over the edges, all the way along, bend them along all the way along to the bottom, and then there's a little bit of rust repair to fix there. So this is our next step, is to get this door off. So let's get this heavy bitch of a door off of here, and then we'll go from there. Okay, we got the door off. There's our rocker, looking good. So we're going to begin the body work tomorrow on this side along here. We've already done the back, but we're going to get all the body work done along here, get this all taken care of. And then I got to finish up on the back side of the door, like I said, the lip that needs to be bent over, but the outside's done. So I probably got a couple hours left on that door, 2 or 3 hours, and away we go. And then we'll start the body work on the door too. And we'll try and get all the bodywork finished up on this thing before Friday, or at least by Friday. And then basically everything is in primer. We'll get the underside of the hood painted black, satin black, this week also. And then next week we'll start prepping it for paint, and probably the week after paint it, then put her together, and she's out the door. So there we go. Now Sean, he's working on the Scout. He's getting it all prepared to give it primer on the areas he worked on. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Now get all that primed up. There's the underside of the hood for the Scout. It's all primered. So that's what's going on here today. And there's the hood actually right there for the Blazer. You can see the outside, it's all primered up, ready to go too. And here. And if you recognize, you see that little Roadster Model A we put over there because we had the bad luck with the engine. The owner's coming to grab all that stuff on Monday. That's okay. But we got the Pontiac, which we haven't worked on for a long time. It's up on the lift. We kicked the frame out from underneath it. And all we got left on this Pontiac, if you remember, Mike put all the quarters on, did a bunch of work in the trunk. He did a bunch of work everywhere. All that's left is, now it's hard to explain. These they don't make the wheel tubs for Pontiacs. These are Chevy, but we had to keep the lip off the old wheel tubs the customer gave us to graft onto here so it would fit the quarter panels for the Pontiac. Just like Mike has to graft and make all this fit properly to make it look original, because you can see there's nothing there right now. So that's what he's doing. So same on this side, he has to do it. So he's going to get this side all done up this week for sure. This will be done, and then he'll get going on that side over there. So that is what's happening here in the shop today. And Yeah. That's it. Oh, and the Buick, big hole here. The Buick, we took the Buick out. I took it down. I dropped it off at blasting. So it's getting all blasted right now. And I'm sure when it comes home, there'll be a few little holes here and there that'll turn up from blasting it that'll need to be repaired. But that's about what's happening with the Buick. That'll be coming home probably Monday or Tuesday. Actually, Monday's a holiday. It's a long weekend. This is the long weekend, folks. Well, at least for some of us. Not for me. Not for me. I'll be out here plugging away on Monday. But I will leave early Friday. I will leave early this Friday. I'll get the hell out of here at 2 o'clock. Mind you, I always leave early on Fridays. That's just the way it is. So anyway, that being said, that's all you get to see today. Not too much. What else is going on? Oh, I showed you a while back. We started repainting. You can see the difference. Look at how dirty that wall is and how white that wall is. So we got all this wall done all the way along, and I'm starting to hang my signs back up. Got this whole area in here done. Put in the rolling door with the glass windows rather than the old wooden barn doors. Painted this wall, which has never been painted. And got all that back wall painted. And now, tomorrow night, we're painting all this wall. Gonna brighten this all up and paint this wall. Then we're gonna rip down these lights up here and the 3 that go across the side. We're gonna get some LED lights in here to brighten it up. Then we're just down to that wall there and up there to paint. We're trying to get, like, it just depends. Right now the shop's kind of empty, so it's perfect time to do that wall. So we're trying to do at least 1 or 2 walls a month. It's been a long time since this shop's had a repaint, and it's time to clean it up. Time to make it look good. And it's nowhere near getting as dirty and filthy as it was before. It's just a lot better now. Things are a little more organized around here and cleaner. And that's a good thing. Okay, with that being said, it's always a good time at Old Time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Tell your damn friends to watch us. Hey, it's always a good time at Old Time. See ya.